If you ever want to compete in a high stakes tournament, it is always gonna take a lot for you to win it. You practice and study film for hours. You study your own practices to see how to improve, to see how this team succeeded, to see how this other team failed. How did this hunter fail as opposed to this other hunter that succeeded? This other hunter that succeeded, damn. What are my faults? Is it mechanical? Is it IQ? Do I not practice enough? Unless you're super born prodigy, not human, it takes so many hours to get good at what you do and succeed. It does not matter what it is. It can be a school, it can be career, it can be any of that. As I brought up before, how fast a team can adapt to the meta is probably one of the most important things for both factions. If that is the case, the ability to take over a tournament comes from how fast you can learn. And with a new meta, you have to discover it yourself. A lot of the practices begin with discovering until film comes out. Then you learn what is good and what is not good. You learn strategies, you learn faults in strategies, refinement of strategies. It's a team effort to help each other get better. As I've said before, when one side gets better, so does the other. Improvement goes both ways with a team. Now, meta, when I talk about meta and stuff, that's more like game specific. But outside of a game, if we exclude meta, it could be a sport. Sports have strategies. Anything in your career will probably include strategy. So that's included in life. Even watching people, because there's anything you ever enter in, any field like sports, any career, there's always someone already doing it. So you can always take notes. And you know what? I actually thought about expressing the measures and habits I will take to succeed, but I actually won't. Not this early. I have no good reason for why not. But it's everything I've just said and so much more. To compete at the highest level of anything, that is what it takes. Once again, I use this game as an example, but it applies to so much in life. School, as I said, school, career, it's not easy. It just isn't. It's not. When you begin, as I said, there are already people at the highest level. That is why. And it's even more important if it's literally competition. Career is not always competition, but in a game it is always competition. After applying habits, applying hard work, applying discipline, the only thing left is to believe in myself, believe in my team, believe in my coach to set us up for success, just as much as he has to believe in us to perform. Believe in the captain that leads my team, the one that makes the calls, that sets up the other side for success. Believe in my teammates just as much as they have to believe in me. I'm not sure how dramatic all these videos are, but I think if I didn't do this, I'd regret it. No regrets. This is my final video before I have to perform. Thank you all for the support, truly. If you don't support me, then shit, why you watching? I'm joking. Anyways, thank you for listening. And once again, with all these videos, I hope there is something to take away from it.